All right, guys. Gonna give this another shot. Other video did not turn out as well as I wanted after spending 20 minutes on it, which was very disheartening. So I'm gonna give this another attempt at videoing. So as far as a Pelican loadout versus a bag loadout, we're talking about numerous differences here. First off, you're talking about the minimalist version versus, having this bulkier case here, which takes up quite a bit of room. And that is not very easy to smash down. And, you get 2 or 3 of these small 15-10 Pelican cases and then a large Pelican rifle case. Then you are already talking a lot of bulk and a lot of weight, in a vehicle. So you're going to be taking up a lot of room, which case, if you need a lot of stuff, you better make sure you have it in the cases. This bag here, this is set up for a long-term bug out bag, and it has a ton of stuff. It's extremely heavy, not something you're gonna walk very far with. It's more to go set up a base camp and have everything on your back. And then from there you can obviously, wear the bag or a smaller bag inside of there. But like a day pack, so, and in that, you got your food, water, shelter, fire and water, making stuff. You've got escape and evasion kit, IFAC kit, hats. So you got clothing, you're gonna have ammo, knives, and you're gonna have everything in there, stuff to fish with. And this kit here, this is gonna be, also I'm gonna show a loadout for like a bug out scenario, or like a doomsday scenario with this, but this here, it's just kind of an overall tactical loadout right now. Tactical go-to stuff. You could also use this for the range. You could use this for a lot of things. You got your MP5 mags here, TLR2 light and laser. It's got the green laser from Streamlight. Very good quality stuff for the money. It's around 300 bucks. So PTR MP5 in here. Can do a review on that later if you like. Really solid weapons. Glock 19, Ear Pro stuff, Magpul gloves and a hat. Did forget to put my knife in there, but actually have it right here. Kind of the all-day, everyday carry knife. Cold Steel Recon Tonto. That knife goes with me everywhere. So this here, as far as having the lid customized, you can put in there, again, either some type of snack, hydration, medical stuff, extra ammo, hat, gloves, anything. You can customize and you can affix these modular packs in here yourself, or you can buy inserts for these. Just depends if you want to spend the money. So, so again, the differences between these bags is, as far as protection, this is the better. If you have NVGs, cameras, lights, lasers, optics, stuff that doesn't want to get smashed, maybe animals messed with, if you got food and water in there, a bag like this, it's not gonna, it might say waterproof on there or whatever, but you're gonna have water liners. You're gonna have to have this thing in your tent, in your shelter, left in a vehicle. It's always gonna be susceptible to being damaged as far as stuff leaking in. So you gotta be careful. It's gonna really depend again on the main key here. A lot of guys get really confused on is, the question you gotta first ask is, what exactly, what are you doing? What is the mission? If it's just going through the range, you're not gonna have to have that much stuff. If you're doing some kind of 3-gun or competition stuff, you're gonna have probably a longer rifle case, maybe a setup like this, or maybe you'll have this and then a bag, or a small range bag. The thing is you're always better off with the minimalist routes, but if you're gonna be in a long-term engagement fighting, or you're gonna be in a long-term survival scenario, then you wanna make sure that you are packing the right way. If you're gonna be, going in and arresting somebody in a high-risk scenario, or something like that, in and out type thing, then you're not going to need hundreds of thousands of rounds of ammo. You know, normally the 3 mags, you know, so 90 rounds of ammo is going to suffice for most scenarios. You know, if you're law enforcement like myself, I used to be, that you may be dealing with an active shooter, high risk raids, doing interdiction, felony traffic stops, doing whatever, you know, room clearing. So, and you know, as far as your weapons, configurations and that, you know, you can sometimes even get a long gun in the backpack. It'll be sticking out the top, obviously. With this 1510 Pelican case, it's going to be a little harder to get a long gun in there. You can get a sub gun in there all day. Maybe a really small M4, you know, compress down or whatever, you know, collapse down, and then take your suppressor off. So you might just make it in here. But it's really going to depend on personal preference, guys, at the end of the day. And the thing is again, as far as the type of organization, the bags are going to also come with this pockets and zippers loaded down on here, and which I also have other ones I have purchased and put in here, full of gear. You know, it's got everything, like I said, from shelter to cooking utensils, light sticks, the whole 9 yards. This here, you're gonna have to organize this yourself and get creative. And again, resist the urge to buy this container and then just fill this up. It's no, it's not your purse. I mean, you don't fill it full of snack rags and candy bars and the whole deal. It is made for, you know, being highly organized, knowing where your stuff is, and being able to get straight to it. So that's the whole idea here, and it's not to buy something to just fill full of gear. So again, you might need different setups for different missions you're doing, and then don't take items from the one and put it into the other, or borrow them, because the minute you do that, you basically have learned in the past, you've lost all organization that you had obtained from using these. So whatever goes in that mission setup kit, leave it in there, because the minute you start borrowing, unless you replace it immediately, even then, I highly recommend against it, because before, when I borrowed this out of that bag or vice versa, end up forgetting to put it back, and then I go to get it next time, and then I'm screwed. So if you guys have any questions, comments on this stuff, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. The comment section is getting out of control, so love to hear all the, you know, positive input on stuff people have to say, their recommendations, tips. I love learning from other people as well. So I think that at the end of the day, we're all here to, you know, educate and help each other in this time we're living in. I mean, things are obviously growing very unstable, and whether it's globally or just, you know, with the looting, the unrest, the crime, everything people are sick of, and they're realizing that for whatever reason, you know, our country is just letting things go to hell in a handbasket. You know why that is, I have my own theories, but it's something that is obviously happening. So thanks for watching, guys.